From Los Angeles, TraderInsight.com presents Dr. Adrian Manz in the war room and at the helm with today's look at stocks and sectors on the radar.
For TraderInsight.com, this is Adrian Manz, and this is Stocks and Sectors on the Radar for Wednesday, January 21st, 2009. On Tuesday, Dow Jones Industrials down 332.13 points, closed at 7949.09. We had 324 stocks advance, 2,788 decline, and NYSE total volume just about 1.72 billion shares. Internals were lousy, volume was up, bad news all the way around for the market. We had lots and lots of disappointing news coming out of the financials. That's what managed, of course, to drive the market lower. We are firmly down and out of the bottom of the Dow box. Next stop, it looks to me to be around 7,500. I would expect that Wednesday's trading, we're probably going to see a 60 or 70 point pop on the open. At least that's what it looks like on the overnights right now. If that happens, I am going to have to see some very, very convicted buying before I'm convinced that we are going to take a move to the upside. Otherwise, as soon as buying settles in, as soon as buying settles down, I am going to be looking for short sale opportunities pretty much for the majority of the session. Now, the S&P 500 down 44.90. That's, of course, very heavily weighted in the financials, and the financials are the ones that went swimming for the Tuesday session. NASDAQ 100, NASDAQ comp, the tech sector got whacked, down 5%. So what I'm going to look for is either a move on Wednesday in the QQQQ, so I'm going to watch for sort of a pullback to the upside and then any kind of a tradable spike to the downside. And I am also going to be watching the semiconductor index, which just got below that 200 support level, down 15 points on the sessions, trading at 199. If we get a break lower here, then I would expect to see the financials the semiconductors to break down and retest the lows that were put in December. So got that to look forward to, right? Then the VIX. Let's talk quickly about the VIX. The VIX is peaking. It's up at 56.65. Not as high as it has been, of course, but that's up 10 points on the session. If you've got trades that revolve around the open, look out for the volatility. The volatility is going to be extreme around the opens. Probably a good idea to hold off on the discretionary trades until sort of the market's settled in a little bit. First half hour of trading or so has gone by. My planned trades, I'll take them. I'll take them the way they're in the trading plan. Whatever the trading plan gives me is what I do. So, hopefully I can live through the morning volatility. Definitely not using any kind of early morning volatility stop, though, because I'm just going to get pounded right out of those positions. Again, opening range trading is for the birds right now. I think it's just better to wait for the first half hour or so of trading to settle in. Now, in the stocks that I'm going to be watching on Wednesday, I'm going to watch the consumers. I am going to watch the gold and silver index. We know that I did have that move in gold that I was looking for in Tuesday's trading. And we did get it. We got a nice pop to the upside, but look what happened. It closed all the way down at the open, closed negative on the session, slightly positive on the day, but the net on the session was negative. I'm also going to watch the oil index. We got a fastball expansion move to the downside on this one. Semiconductors I already talked about. Retails and consumers both made a fastball move lower. Going to watch both of these. Going to watch sort of some related stocks more than the direct sector or specific stocks on that one. Going to watch some things out on the periphery of that of those indices. And of course, the financials. I'm going to look at the insurers. The insurance companies really got whacked on Tuesday, and I'm going to look for an opportunity to capitalize on the short side on those on Wednesday. Now, specifically in the insurance companies, American Financial Group of Ohio, AFG, this one put in a fastball, expansion of range, expansion of volume. All the factors are in place for a move lower if the stock trades below 1885 on Wednesday, and we get cooperation from the index. That's IUX.X for you Realtic users, IUX.something for everybody else. I am also going to want to see some sort of support and resistance on the opening range that tells me where where I can head for the exits or where I can figure on the trade not working out for me. In terms of where I'm expecting it to go, not a real big move on most of these, that considering they were expansion moves to begin with. For instance, on AFG here, I'm only looking for a move down into about 1845 before I'm going to pull the plug. So more of a scalp than anything else. On AFLAC, this is again life insurance, a little different. AFG, multi-line life. AFLAC is pretty much just life and health. This one, fastball, expansion of range, expansion of volume. 33.40 is going to be my possible trigger price on this one on broader weakness. If I get a move lower, I'd love to say I want to see it go all the way down to 31, 31.50, 31.60 or so, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I think this is going to be another just sort of a quick move, and 32.60 on this one will have me looking for the door on any side of strength. That's AFLAC, ticker symbol AFL. Torchmark, TMK, same kind of deal. Fastball expansion, range, volume, the whole thing, everything's in place. Got a little bit of a light consolidation over the last couple of days, not as much as we would like to see. If I get a move down around 32.20 on this one, I'm going to be looking for a possible move down to 31.50. So the ticker symbol again, TMK, that's Torchmark Life and Health Insurance. Lincoln National Corporation, this one broke down below a long consolidation. This is a nice looking type 2 setup. Couldn't get a solid support and resistance range to base a stop on for the morning. That's why it's not on the trading service. But it's going to be on my stocks to watch list. Going to be on the radar, definitely. We got down below 15.48 on this one. If we get a continuation move, it could get all the way down to the $14 a share range. So I'm going to be pretty interested in that for a nice little scalp, probably all the way down to $14, $13.90, somewhere in there. Then, as I said, I was looking at the retailers. Retailers are hurting. Lots of bad news coming out about commercial property in retail. There's a lot of talk about empty stores, empty malls, real estate REITs having some problems, especially in the retail REITs. So here we've got one, a Retail Properties Real Estate Investment Trust. This is National Retail Properties, ticker symbol NNN. I'm going to look for a move below 13.70 on this one to indicate the possibility of a move down to retest somewhere around 13.40 on a first leg and possibly down to around 13.10 on an extension. In the banks, I've got PNC Financial Services Group, ticker symbol PNC. This one, big fastball expansion, range, volume, really got hammered hard on Tuesday. 21.21 would serve as the trigger, but first on PNC, I'm going to want to see a move that bleeds back into the Tuesday range, maybe gets up to the 38.2, possibly the 50% retracement level before we start to see activity on the open book that indicates there's going to be heavy selling, maybe some big blocks coming in, didn't get some business done on Tuesday that they want to get done on Wednesday. Look for those 10K blocks, look for those 20K blocks to start popping up. On this one, volume is so big we could easily see 100,000 share orders appearing on the open book. If that happens, it's sometimes a good practice to step right in front of them and short, and then if it drifts higher, if they start filling them, just get back out again. It was a very big move. There's a good chance this one's oversold. Good chance that it will in fact recover and get an inside day or a move higher on Wednesday. But if it does break down, I'm definitely going to be interested. So remember to use protective stops on every trade. Have a great trading day on Wednesday. And for TraderInsight.com, I'm Adrian Manz.